Welcome back to Rachel Be the Healthy We. Today we're going to pour some sugar on nails. But seriously, today I'm going to show you 3 ways to use sugaring to add sparkle to your nail art designs. And some techniques that might help you do just a little flair here and there. Here's a quick disclaimer. Sugaring, or aka glitter nails, as you see here and here, are pretty difficult to take off. You pretty much have to file it down or use your e-file to grind it off, but it does take a little bit more time. So bear that in mind if you decide to use this technique. So today I've preset some nails for you since mine are already done. And what we're gonna be using is tweezers, the little smushy brush I've told you guys about that I use for art that's just kind of frayed out, a regular brush, a gel top coat, and in this particular instance I'm using some of these pre-done stickers that come in. I have a French, some stars, and then a zigzaggy kind of French looking there. Here I used custom decal and a pre-made decal, and then of course the glitter. So this is a 32 count, and hopefully you can see all the different colors. This is a 32 count that I got from Amazon. That is $11.99. I will link it in the description below. But depending upon how much of a glitter addiction you have, this wonderful thing is a 60 count. And here's one tray. And here is another. And this is again 60 count for $20.99. I will link this one as well if you're interested. So depending upon how frequently you're going to use glitter in your designs and how much you love glitter, maybe you make your own gels, that's up to you. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one, and even though they don't seem large, those ones don't either, it doesn't take much, and you'll see what I'm talking about in just a minute when we get started. You also will need a piece of paper, like printer paper, when we do the full sugared nails. So I'm gonna share a couple different techniques, so let's get started. So let's start here. The first one we're gonna do today is going to be a full sugared nail. So typically with a full sugared nail, you're going to take your top coat and you're going to go ahead and not super thick, but you want a decent amount so that you have a typical normal, you know, nice smooth finish. And today I just used some colors that were light because I was going to do some contrasting glitters, so to help further demonstrate how this works, because there'll be color differentials. As many of you know, I like to start with a neutral background on my nails, and that was the color. I did these without putting any paint underneath. They're just directly over top of that. So as you can see, we have a nice shiny coat. There's no streaking. So now you would just choose what glitter you wanted to utilize. And since that is purple, we have a couple different purples. Let's go ahead and just go with the first purple I pull, which happened to be this one. I like to tap down to make sure if there's anything hanging out in the lid, it taps down. And then the reason we're going to use this paper is because we're going to pour right over the paper. So you're going to want to, if this is on your hand, I turn my hand, so you're going to want to get the edges. So we're just going to tap it right on out there. Give it a good coat. So since I got that edge, we're now going to swing through the middle. Then of course we're going to want to get this edge and make sure everything's covered really well. I'm going to do it just like I do it when I do it on my own nail. When I do it to my own nail, I just kind of tap, same thing. You're going to tap any excess off just by giving a quick tap. Now here's a little trick. I like to lightly hit the edges with my finger, so if anything's sticking out, you get it, so you don't have the sticky part. And you can even sometimes lightly Very, very gentle touch. So nothing's poking up. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and cure that for the 60 seconds. And while we're curing that, I'll show you why we use this. See, all that glitter, like I said, it doesn't take as much as you think. So now we get to fold that over and simply give it a tappa, 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 and put all that glitter back in, which is great. Let's put this away. So pretty much when you're sugaring a nail, it only sticks where the top coat is. So if we're going to use a glitter nail to do a French design, it's the same concept as our full nail, but we're only putting the top coat at the top. Nice even layer, as I said, just like you would if you were top coating it in general. And here's where the tweezers come in. We're going to go ahead and lift this off. There we go, once I get under the edge. And lift that off so we keep the line. And if you can see anywhere where it's touched, you can just kind of clean it off. And same thing, we're going to go ahead and make sure that there's no purple glitter left at all so that we don't overlap. And oh heck, let's go with a bright pink iridescent here. And again, same thing. Get the edges. And once you're happy with the coverage, tap, tap, tap. And if you're concerned that anything's sticking that shouldn't, again, go in with the brush and just wipe it before it goes in to the lamp. Like so. And then we're going to go ahead and cure that, pull our other nail out and take a look at it. So I don't want to mix that with that. So over here I'll show you. When it comes out, you're going to want to give it a good brush, make sure anything that's loose comes off. And there's a little bit, not a lot, but a little. You want to make sure all the loose comes off. And then you typically leave it that way. You don't need to seal it because the top coat that you used underneath sealed not only the glitter but the nail itself. So, and if you want, you can even use a little bit rougher to make sure you truly got everything off. And then that one's pretty much done. So we're gonna leave it. We are now going to, and if you hadn't already pre-sealed your nail, I would have done that. I would have top coated and then top coated again to do this. Then you could just top coat here. But I would recommend, again, if you're using it as a French or like this one where we're gonna do the swirly French, make sure that you've already done your base layer of top coat and then do the design. So here we're gonna do similar. Now, you can top coat over this, but then it encapsulates it, which kind of takes away from the raw glitter effect. So if you want to do that, again, you're just kind of taking away from the raw glitter effect, and then you're basically just encapsulating. So it's totally up to you, but it's kind of a different look, so keep that in mind. All right, so now let's get into the final beyond the freehand, which you know that you can do that as well. an art brush is best, you know, get an art brush out, a skinny art brush, and you need to have decent lighting too, because you have to see where you're putting the clear coat, and since it's just a shiny coat. But let's talk about these. So this is a decal that's maybe a little bit too small to fit your entire nail. And so with this, it's kind of got a snowy theme, and the blue sky sitting up there. It'd be pretty to put the blue sky there, and then down here it had a little bit of the fencing, and it's a little black, so silverish gray. And then sometimes the pre-made ones that you purchase are just, quite frankly, they're just not long enough if you have long nails. So they just don't fit your nail like if you had a really, really short nail. So here's some ways that you can deal with that. So here, we're simply gonna go from the edge of this up, and from the edge of here down. Now, if you ever wanted to do when you do a full wrap, sometimes that can be really difficult, and to me it's not a beginner level skill. The reason I say that is it can be really difficult to get the wrap just right at your cuticle area. Because of that, being able to do stuff like this is a good way to not only kind of zhuzh it up, but on top of zhuzhing it up, you don't have to worry as much about getting the cuticle just right, but you can have something right there that's really nicely artworked, but maybe you didn't draw it yourself because you're not, you know, an incredibly talented artist. Don't get me wrong. There's definitely some nail techs out there that are, quite frankly, some pretty incredible artists. It should be artists, not nail techs. And then we're gonna put a little bit of this silvery gray, oops, at the bottom. And then we're gonna go ahead and put it, and while that's curing, we'll go ahead and work on this one as well. Basically, you can frame this out. So just freehand following it along and almost framing it like a picture, but you're able to use a pre-packaged nail art, even on a long nail. And if you're somebody who adds bling anyways, like maybe you add rhinestones and things like that, then this is something you can also utilize to help design some fun things. And what the heck, for this one we'll do, actually on this one I think we'll do a little red. Since it has the red umbrella. Tap the excess. If you want to make sure the edges are going to be good, go ahead and just run your finger there. And if you want to make sure it's going to be flat, again, lightly tap. And if there's anything covered you don't like here, it looks like this might have a little coverage on it. Simply go in with an art brush. And clean out anything you're not happy with. Light tappa, tappa, tappa. I'll go ahead and cure that. And see, Just gives it a fun little border and gives a little bling even though you still have the sky and everything. It's fun to do during winter time on snowflakes. You can add a little glitter to the design. You can do something embedded inside. You can do a French tip. You can do a full glitter nail, or as you see here, we can use it to use a pre-done design, but making it fit a longer nail. And as I said, it's a fun way to add a little bling. Maybe just one nail, like here where I only did one nail, and please excuse my nails, we've been outside in the yard all day working, so I was trying to shoot this right after we did that. So the 32-piece glitter was $11.99. I will link that below as well as the other one. And I think this is a really fun way to add a little bit of sparkle, and I mean, I love sparkle. So this is a really fun way to add a little bit of sparkle to your designs with a little bit of sugaring. I think it's funny they call it sugaring, but there's some different things that you can do, from just doing the tips and different designs, a full nail with designs. You can also freehand a design, just little stripes. You can do around your decals if you don't necessarily want to mess with a full wrap, but you want a little picture, and you can use pre-existing and make them look pretty with a border. Hope this helps and you try some sugaring to bling out your designs, and have a great day, and thanks for watching.